People heard about shallow water blackout?
Yep. Has.
Probably in Samba, not the dance.
Is that a dance?
Not the dance. Different kind of dance.
Ash is good at that.
Yeah. Now,
you probably need to define Samba for some of the guys.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Australian Samba.
Australian Samba, yeah. Basically, when you go free diving, it doesn't have to be spearfishing. It can be free diving. It can be static apnea, meaning holding your breath in the pool or in the bathtub. It can be dynamic, trying to cover as much distance as possible. There is a risk of something going wrong, and one of the risks is shallow water blackout. Okay? We can call it blackout because it can happen really in the pool, so it's really shallow. Okay? It can happen on the couch at home also. Okay? But we have to understand the basic principles of what is a blackout, why does it happen, the stages of a blackout, and we'll talk about what you will feel or not feel. We'll talk about what your body will see, and then we talk about what you can or cannot do and what your body can and should do in case of an emergency, Samba, blackout, whatever. Okay? So basically, a blackout is losing one's consciousness. Okay? It's divided into a few stages, few different definitions. The first one is Samba, or loss of motor control. It's a partial loss of physical or mental integrity, meaning you get to the surface, and it always happens on the surface as you exit the water, during your first breath, or from then on to say 10 to 15 seconds afterwards. I didn't see people blacking out after a minute.
Okay.
But the Samba is straight after the dive. You reach the surface, you start breathing, and something happens. What happens is that you don't have enough oxygen in your brain. It can happen from numerous reasons. We'll talk about them soon. Okay? But you just lose control of your organs. It can be, I'm here, I'm totally here, I can look at judge and say, okay, I'm okay, but my muscles are doing this. Okay, this is the Samba, that's why it's called Samba. Okay? You didn't think about it before. Samba is this. It can be this, look at my eyes. This was a Samba. A millisecond. It can be trying to breathe and not being totally able to do it, or trying to take your facial equipment off and like this. People that take off their mask and then experience a Samba, and then like after it's finished, okay, I will remove my mask. Okay, it's here. So you're not totally there. And when you're not totally there, if you're on the couch or on the chair and you lose this focus, nothing happens. But if you're in the water and you lose your focus for a second, and your face is here, and then it's here, then the next breath is going to be swallowing water, and this is not good. This is the first stage, Samba. Okay? It happens from the moment you exit until a few seconds afterwards. Okay? It disappears by itself. Most freedivers, most people can deal with it by themselves. Okay? In 95% of the cases, you're able to deal with it by yourself. In the last 5%, you're not, and for those 5%, it's not good. It's a lose-lose situation. Okay? So you have to think about it every time you go diving, and we'll talk about what's going to happen if you don't think about it. Second stage is a blackout. A blackout occurs from the moment you surface or even under the water. It can happen at 10 meters, 5 meters. It involves lack of oxygen due to rapid changes in pressure. Okay, it happens in the last few meters because the pressure changes most rapidly there. Okay, we won't go into the physiology and stuff. It's for a different time. But the difference, the main difference between a Samba and a blackout is that a blackout is a total loss of physical or mental integrity. That means that the diver cannot do anything by himself. Okay? It's like a rag doll. You just lose your conscious and
les poumons, les poumons, les poumons.
the next breath that you're going to take, and you will probably take a breath after a few seconds because it's like a reset. Okay, it's going to be a mouthful of water. You cannot hold yourself above the water. So if you look at the Samba as just a reset of the system, then a blackout is just you turn off the power and until the next time someone connects you. Now, a blackout, as I said, you're just relaxed. All the muscles are relaxed. The body is not doing anything. If it happens at depth, say 5 meters, and you're spearfishing, and you have lots of weights on you because you want to be negative at 5 meters or 7 meters, I don't know.
Yeah, that part.
Where you fish, then if at 5 or 6 meters you relax your muscles, it means that you relax this muscle also, and then you exhale. When you exhale, you become negatively buoyant. You start sinking. The pressure increases because you sink. Water enters the lungs. You drown. Not a good way to die. Okay? You have to have someone with you in order to cope and to deal with it. Okay?
Síncope, tíralo su. Doctor. Basket. Les poumons.